studio shut down right now, as you can see. The star is gone. Kitty Catesby is passed away.
And we are the stuff of his dreaming.
I was spending some time with Visinia this afternoon, just trying to talk through it right now. Life of Pi is the story of Richard Parker.
That's it, Richard Parker?
Captured by a zoo, and he ends up on this ship with a bunch of dumb animals, including a human who's clearly the dumbest of them all. Pi, Richard Parker gets stuck on a boat, and really the rest of the movie, they're just stuck on a boat. He's a religious extremist.
You're a Christian and a Muslim.
And a Hindu, of course.
And a Jew.
Think that their religion is the only one, and they're diehard about it, and they're willing to kill other people because their beliefs are not the same. He's not that kind of.
I met Christ.
He's the type of religious extremist who just believes in all of the religions, accepting everybody for who they are, accepting them for what they believe in.
I would like to be baptized.
I think that Kitty Catesby would have really approved of this movie, or he just wouldn't have cared because, he's Kitty.
We can't understand God in all his perfection.
He was a bastard sometimes, but he was such a good boy. He was such a perfect boy, almost like Richard Parker. Is like the perfect being. No, he doesn't say perfect being. He says Richard Parker is like the greatest specimen we've ever had here. That sounds horrible. Greatest specimen?
This is Richard Parker. He is the most magnificent creature we've ever had here.
I think Visinia liked it, but I'm not really sure. She's not very social today. Obviously very understandable.
Above all, don't lose hope.
We gotta get over it. We can't just sit here and cry about it.
We're dying, Richard Parker.
Kitty wouldn't have wanted us to cry. Kitty would have wanted us to not give a fuck. Because that's what Kitty was all about.
Strength was gone, and so Richard Parker went ahead of me, who carried me away.
I said I wasn't gonna cry.
I was weeping because Richard Parker left me. It broke my heart.
And I didn't cry.
I wept like a child. But I have to believe there was more in his eyes than my own reflection staring back at me. Life becomes an act of letting go.
It teaches you to be kind to everybody, even to those that want to kill you or eat you. The sudden losses that happen, you just never know. To always have compassion and love. Richard Parker could learn to love Pi. And Pi too, I guess, be accepting of Richard Parker or something.
Richard Parker!
That's it. Sometimes people die. Sometimes Richard Parker just walks out of your life. Kitty did not give a fuck. He was perfect.
Look at the way he's turning his head. Showing off.
Don't get me wrong. He didn't give a fuck, but he was still perfect. And being a perfect being, I don't know, it was a lot for Kitty's heart to take. He just couldn't be perfect forever.
You have like Visinia's fur in your mouth, buddy. That's like